Hi you guys, welcome back. So today's tutorial is going to be a full face and makeup tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. The eye makeup is a dramatic glitter cut crease. This is the first time I've ever done a glitter cut crease. And I don't know how I feel about it just yet, you guys. When I replay this video, I may know how I feel about it. Yeah, I did have fun creating this because, like I said, this is the first time I've ever done a glitter cut crease. I don't normally play a lot with glitter because glitter, I like it, but I don't love it because I don't love having glitter all over myself for weeks on end after I wore the glitter. You guys know how that is, right? So yeah, I normally don't use a lot of glitter. Like right now, I see a glitter right there. I see glitter in my brow. I see glitter right here. So yeah, that kind of turns me off when it comes to playing with glitter. But I think it looks beautiful when you create a beautiful glittery, sparkly eye. So yeah, you guys, before we begin, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel, follow my other social medias, watch my previous videos, share my channel, share my video, and all that good stuff. If you want to see how I created this eye look, it's a dramatic eye look, and if you guys want to see more of these dramatic eye looks, please let me know down below. Let me know how you feel about this look today. And all right, let's just get started. I'm gonna start priming my eyes with the Lola Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I'm just gonna place a little bit on my mobile lid. Actually, I'm gonna put it all over the lid because I'm gonna have eyeshadows all over the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and set that with this brush. This is the e.l.f. blush brush, which I use to set my under eye, so it already has translucent powder all over it. So the first eyeshadow I'm going to be using is from the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I'm going to be taking the eyeshadow named Combust, which is this one right here. And I'm using a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush for this application. I'm going to place this eyeshadow onto my crease. And I'm going to bring it up all the way to my brow bone. And this will be my transition shade, going from outer all the way to inner corner. And just keep building that up until you like the way it looks. Right now it looks nice. I can already see the eyeshadow, but I want a little bit more. And I'm gonna concentrate this one into the crease more so than my brow bone, because I wanna deepen the crease more than what I have on my brow bone. So still using the Urban Decay Naked palette, I'm going to be taking the eyeshadow named Whiskey, which is this brown right here. And I'm going to be using the brush that came in the palette. I'm going to use the fluffy side of it. And now I'm going to place this into my crease and on my outer V. So I'm going to start stamping this as I like to do. I like to place the eyeshadows first and then I blend it in. So right now I'm just building that up. Once I've placed it, whatever's left on the brush, now I start blending into that crease. And I'm going to keep it lower than I did the eyeshadow Combust. And I will be bringing it all the way in. And I'm not going to stress it right now because we will be cleaning that up in a little bit. So just blend all the way in and buff this outer V. If you feel like you need more, then go ahead and add more until you're happy with how the eyeshadow is looking. Now I'm going to be using the Hard Candy Camouflage Concealer. I'm going to place some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics Flat Shader Brush. And I'm going to start cutting the crease, but I'm going to do it halfway into the eye, maybe a little bit more, but pretty much halfway. And you guys already know how I like to do this. I just apply it onto my lid however I think I want it. Just a guessing game. Then I open my eye fully, and whatever transfers, now I know how far up to go. And sometimes I like to throw my head back a little bit like this because I have a mirror right in front of me, and that lets my eye to be taut instead of, you know, all wrinkly and I'm trying to guess what I'm doing. So when you throw your head back a little bit, you can see a lot better, and the lines come out a lot straighter, in my opinion. For the next eyeshadow, I'm going to be going into the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to be taking the eyeshadow named Trash, just this yellow one right here. I'm going to be using the brush that came in the palette, the flat shader side of the brush. And now I'm going to apply this on top of where I just applied that concealer. And I'm just going to be packing it on. So I'm going to go back to the eyeshadow named Whiskey from the Smoky palette and the brush that came in the palette, the fluffy side, and I'm going to start blending the eyeshadows so they look like, you know, nice and smooth with each other instead of so blunt. So I'm just going to start softly blending into the eyeshadow named Trash from the Electric palette, and I'm also going to blend that crease, which I'm not super worried about because we're gonna do this glitter line that I've never done before. This is the first time I'm doing this. I feel like that's a little too thick for my liking, but you know what? That's the way it came out, so we're gonna roll with it. Like I said, it's the first time I've tried doing this with glitter, so it is what it is. We'll see what it looks like in the end. All right, so now onto the glitter. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. glitter glue, and I'm going to place a little bit of this glue on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be using the brush that came in the Electric palette, and the Urban Decay Electric palette, the small side, which is it's pretty flat but rounded edge. And I'm going to pick up some of that glue. And now I'm going to take a mirror so I can be really close. I'm going to look straight into the mirror. This mirror is down, so I can't work looking down and for you guys to see. So I do have to pick up a mirror, look straight ahead. And because of the way my crease hides like right under the rest of my eye, like the top. So you can see when the eye is open. See how high it is if I have my eye open? Looks a little weird, but I'm not going to be walking around like this. So I walk around like this, looking at, you know, people around me. So only when I blink, you can see how high it is. But I don't know. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. So yeah, I'm going to look straight ahead. And that's where I'm going to start applying this glitter glue because I want it to be visible when my eye is open. So I'm just taking short little strokes as I'm applying the glitter glue, and I'm going to stop when it meets the eyeshadow named Whiskey. So right around here. I'm not going to take it all the way down, as you can see. All right, so I'm ready for the glitter, and I'm going to do the exact same thing I did with the glitter glue. I'm going to be using this Bulk Glitters glitter. This one is in Golden Tiara. So let me open this without making a mess. And now I'm going to dip the brush that I just used with the glitter glue, just a little tip of the brush into the glitter or into the cap if you prefer. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look forward, and now I'm going to start just applying the glitter where I just applied the glue. So I'm just going to follow that line. All right, so next for eyeliner, I can't find my actual brown eyeliner, so I'm just gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This one is in dark brown, and I'm just gonna use this as my eyeliner for today. But you can use whatever brown eyeliner, whether it's a gel or a liquid or a pencil, whatever you prefer, as your eyeliner. For mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara, and I'm just going to be applying this on my top lashes for now. As you guys already know, I like to brush this in an inward motion first, and then I come and brush them back out. And I also like to apply some on the back of my lashes. I'm not going to go too crazy because I will be applying falsies in a little while. Alright, so moving on to the face. I've already moisturized my face with the Garnier Moisture Rescue Refreshing Cream Gel. This is the normal to combo skin. I've already done that because I like to let my skin absorb all the moisturizer. Next, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. And I'm going to apply this in my T-zone area. And I'm just taking a little bit and going to start pushing it into those pores. And I also wait a little while for this to set. All right, you guys, so now I'm going to move on to the foundation. Today I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Fresh Face Foundation, and I'm going to mix it in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation because the Bare Minerals Fresh Face Foundation, the shade is a little too dark for me, so I just want to lighten it up a little bit with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This one is in Buff Bisque, which is lighter, a lot lighter. So that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, so this is what I have for foundation right now. This one over here is the Wet n Wild Buff Bisque, and over here I have the Bare Minerals Fresh Face Foundation, which is the one that they sent me, the customized foundation. But it's way too dark for me for whatever reason. I guess I was in bad lighting, so that's what came out. Anyway, this one is more pinky, and this one is more golden. So I'm gonna mix these two, and I'm hoping I get more of a neutral shade because I do, like I've said before, I do have a neutral undertone. And the foundation that they sent me is more of a yellowy, orangey tone, and it's way too dark for me. And I know on the video that I did, it doesn't show it, or you can't really tell because I bronzed the heck out of my neck just so it wouldn't become, just so it wasn't that obvious because I did have to go out that day. But they are freaking fantastic. They're gonna send me another one. I redid the whole calibration and I took, you know, did the whole thing. They told me to do it at least 3 times before I send it out, and I did, and they're gonna send me another one as a courtesy. So whether that one comes too light or whatever, at least I still have this one in case I need to darken that a little bit, and I can just make these cocktails. So this is what I have right now, and I'm hoping this works perfect for my skin tone right now. So let's see. So what do you guys think about this shade? It's a lot better. I think I could have used a little bit more of the Buff Bisque to lighten it just a tad bit, but it's what I just created, so I'm not gonna go back now. I'm just gonna finish using what I mixed here. It's not bad. It's a lot better than the Bare Minerals all on its own. Oh my god, you guys, I have glitter everywhere. Like, I see glitter all over. This is one of the reasons I like glitter, but I don't love glitter. This is why I don't use it that often, because I'm gonna have glitter probably for the rest of the month. Actually, it is the end of the month, so for the rest of March. I'll probably find gold specks of glitter randomly in my hair and my brows. I see glitter in there, and you know, I don't see it a lot under because like that elf glitter glue is actually really good, but whatever, you know, managed to just fly while I was applying the glitter. I see it. I see one right there, and they are so hard to get rid of. For my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro HD concealer, and this one is in the shade Nude, and I like to use this shade to pretty much color correct the under eye area. So I'm just going to apply this right where I need it, which is right under there. So as you can see, it has a peachy tone to it. This is why I like using this concealer to conceal my dark circles. I'm just going to apply it right there. This is not a highlighting concealer. This is not what I'm using to highlight. I'm just trying to conceal right now. So also to conceal, I'm going to place some right here because I do get a little bit of redness around here. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to blend it out with my finger, and then I'm going to use the Beauty Blender. So now that I've concealed my under eye area, now I want to highlight. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Concealer, and I'm going to be placing this on the areas that I want highlighted, which is mostly this area right here. And I'm going to do a little bit on the forehead, which I normally don't do all this highlighting, but for today's video I'm going to, because the eyes are kind of extra today. And I think the rest of my face should go with my eyes. So we'll just highlight a little bit more than I normally do. The same thing I always do, I like to blend it out with my finger because it warms up the product and I can spread it exactly where I want it. And then when I go in with the Beauty Blender, I just blend out the edges. And I don't know if you noticed, but I do like to apply very little product. Since I'm using two different concealers, I don't feel like I have to use so much concealer at once. And I don't know, less is more in my opinion, you know. I like for it to be covered, but I don't like to have like globs of makeup on my skin, because it is always hot here. You know, even on the nice cool days, it still gets pretty warm, especially in the middle of the day here. So wearing a lot of concealers and foundations and powders, because I set everything, because you know I do have the oily T-zone, so I like to keep everything nice and light. So now I'm ready to set the areas I place concealer on. I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is the e.l.f. brush. I'm just going to grab a little bit and set my under eye area, around the nose, around my lips, the chin, and the forehead. Everywhere I place those concealers, that's what I'm going to be setting right now. All right, so let's go ahead and finish the eye. I'm gonna be using this dark brown gel eyeliner by Essence, and it is a waterproof eyeliner. And I'm going to tightline with the eyeliner my whole waterline and my upper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some Whiskey with the brush that came in the palette, the small end of it, and I'm gonna be applying this on my lower lashes. And I'm just going to buff that right into the lashes. And I'm gonna bring it all the way from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner of my eye. You guys know I love me a smoky under eye, so I'm not going to be super precise. I'm just gonna smoke it up because that's the way I like it. If you don't like your under eye so smoky, then obviously you can grab something smaller, like a this flat shader brush. This one is by Morphe. This is the M432 shader brush. You can use something like that or something like this Luxie 221T, which is a lot thinner. It's also a flat shader brush, but it's a lot thinner than the Morphe is. Or something like this Royal and Langnickel. This one is the BOM 18. It's a detail brush and it looks like this. So yeah, those are just options if you don't like a nice super blown out smoky under lash line. All right, now I'm gonna flip the brush to the fluffier side and I'm gonna be taking the eyeshadow Combust and I'm going to be buffing that right under Whiskey. Again, if you don't want it super blown out like I do, just grab a way smaller detail brush or a smaller right. So now I'm gonna flip the brush and I'm going to use the fluffier end of the brush. It's more of a blending brush, but it's not as poofy as you can see. So I'm gonna go into Combust and I'm gonna apply this right under where I applied Whiskey. Again, if you don't want something as blown out as I do, I just like it really blown out under my eye area. Plus it helps me hide any, you know, little wrinkles that you can see there when I have this super blown out. I just prefer it this way. It's preference. If you don't like it so blown out, you can grab something like a pencil brush that is a lot smaller and just buff that under your lower lashes. All right, so for my inner tear duct highlight, I'm gonna be grabbing High and Dirty Sweet, and this is just a Modern Minerals brush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit from both eyeshadows, and I'm going to place it right in my tear duct area. The reason I'm combining High and Dirty Sweet is because Dirty Sweet is a little too dark of a gold, and High is too much of champagne-y shade. So I'm just creating my own shade right here that I think looks pretty with the gold glitter that I'm using right now. All right, so for my lower lashes, I'm gonna be using the same mascara, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara, and I'm going to just apply this on my lashes. And I will be applying some falsies. I'm gonna be applying the Flirty Lashes by Kiss. I'll show them to you in a few. Okay, so these are the Flirty Lashes that I'm gonna be using today. I love these lashes. They are so fluffy, so pretty, so soft. Like, oh, I love them. I love Kiss lashes. To me, they are one of the best drugstore lashes. To me, they do look super natural. I love the tapered end of them instead of, as you can see, instead of just cut off. I don't know, I just think they look super natural. I mean, not, you know what, let's go back. This does not look natural. Nobody has lashes like this, and if you do, God bless you. But you know what I mean. They feel super soft and fluffy and flirty, and I love how tapered they are at the end. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'll be right back. All right, so the eyes are done, so let's go ahead and start bronzing. I'm going to be using the Pure Mineral Glow powder, bronzing powder, and I'm using this big fluffy BH Cosmetics 108 brush, and I'm just going to bronze the heck out of my face. I'm going to start on the forehead area, bring it down the temples and into the jawline area, and this is more of a warm tone bronzer. I'm going to bring it on the ears and around the jawline, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. If you don't want a warm bronzer, you want something more cool, then don't use this one. This one is more of a, like I said, as you can see, a warm bronzer, but I do like it. So if you don't like a warm bronzer, then use something more of a cool tone bronzer. The Physicians Formula, I like that one a lot. I also like the NYC bronzer in Sunny, and those are very affordable bronzers. All right, so for my highlights, I'm using the Mary Luminizer, as you can see. And I'm using a Luxie 512 small contouring brush for this application. And I'm going to use this highlight because it's a very extra highlight, which goes with my eye. So yeah, we're going super extra today, you guys. And I'm just buffing that in. Bring a little bit to the bridge of the nose, whatever's left on my brush here, and I'm gonna keep it low. Now for the other side, I'm gonna grab a little bit more and start applying it. So yeah, if you want a serious highlight, the Mary Luminizer would be the one to go with. Also, the Ofra highlights, I think all the Ofra highlights are like super potent. They're beautiful highlights. If you like more natural highlights, then these highlights will not be the ones you reach out for, because look at that, beautiful. All right, so for my blush, I'm going to be using this Milani blush in Romantic Rose, and this is a BH Cosmetics 109 brush. And you guys know I love using my dual fiber blending brushes for my blush because I think it applies it beautifully and it blends everything. Like, I love me a highlight, but I don't like that just streaky look. So when I go in with a dual fiber blending brush and I apply the blush after I apply the highlights, it blends everything nicely, and it looks, in my opinion, it just looks a lot better. And I just stipple it on and then I just blend it out. And I love blush. I don't know if you guys don't like blush, but look at that, it's so pretty. I love wearing blush. I think it's a big part of a full face tutorial of just a full face of makeup. So yeah, blush for me is a must. If you don't like pink blushes, this is very toned down. I'm just going in a little bit heavier because of the eye. Even use, you know, lighter blushes. Like I have MAC by, I'm sorry, Cubic by MAC, and that one is a very soft, natural looking blush. For my skin tone at least, you know, you just have to find whatever blush looks best on your skin tone. If you're more of a peachy girl, then find whatever peach blush looks good on you. A lot of people love the Milani, what is it? I have it here. That Luminoso by Milani. This is very peachy, but is a very beautiful blush. Like I mentioned, Max Cubic is this one right here. And I do love the LA Girl blushes, the one in Papaya and the one in Guava. One is more toned down, this one's more pinky than this one. So yeah, just decide which one looks best on you, which one you like better, and bam, you're done, girl. For the lips, I'm going to be using this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in Instigator. All right, so I'm not totally feeling this orangey lip with this eye look, so I'm going to see if I can tone it down just a little bit with this NYX High Voltage lipstick. This one is in Flawless. It's super light, and let's see if this works out, because if it doesn't, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. I may have to remove everything and start over. Hopefully this works. I'm just gonna place this in the center of my lips and smack them together and hope for the best. Okay, I'm starting to like it a lot better now because I still have color, but it's not so in your face because the eyes are super in your face, well, in my face. So this is the final look, you guys. I don't know how I feel about it. When I do this, I feel like I look like, I don't know, drag queenish, you know, like RuPaul, which is not a bad thing. I love RuPaul, you know, he looks fantastic all the freaking time. But for me, it's kind of out of my comfort zone. I normally don't wear glitter to begin with. And I think I made that glitter line way too thick. Maybe if it was a lot thinner, like a lot thinner, I would enjoy this look a lot more. Well, I don't like it only when my eye is open like this. I mean, I'm not gonna walk around like this, you guys, you know. If I'm looking at myself straight on, I love the look. I love the way the lip pairs with the eyes. I love the lashes. I love the highlight of the face, the makeup, everything. When I'm looking straight forward, which is what I'm normally gonna do, you know. But when I blink, I have no idea what it looks like, because obviously when I replay this video, I'll be able to tell whether I do like it or I don't. For real, for real. Like this, no, I am not feeling that. I feel like it's way too much for me and my comfort area, you know. But I don't know, you guys, it's something different that I wanted to try out. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys feel the same way that I do. Maybe if that line was a lot thinner, it would look a lot better, or I will feel a lot better with it. Maybe I should have kept it a lot shorter as well. But I don't know, because when I look straight on, I love the way that my eyes look. It's just when, you know, I do this. But am I gonna do this a lot? I hope not. All right, you guys, so this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this look. Let me know if you want to see more of these out of my comfort type of looks. You guys know that I do love color. I do love crazy and bold eye looks. This one is totally different because I normally don't use glitter, just because glitter goes everywhere. And I don't like having glitter for, like, I don't know, 2 weeks after I use the glitter. But if you guys want to see more of looks like this, then let me know. I will gladly do them. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow my other social medias, watch my previous videos, and until next time, my loves, mwah, hugs and kisses. Bye.